One.
Alright, what's up? This is Fleet Command with DefCom. We're going to start a podcast. Basically, we're going to talk about uh, situations in the Reach community, collaborations, etc., etc. So we have DefCom, one of the main Spartans, twos,
Hey
aka I Frederick,
guys, it's
one
it's
of
Frederick.
yes, and I am Frosted AI, as many of you may know, from Fleet Command. So we're going to start off with who is DefCom, who is this guy, and what do they do? What do you do?
Is this my cue? No, is it my cue? You know. All right, I guess it is. Anyway, I'm from Defense Command, a clan led by II Samuel A34. I am II Frederick 104. I am obviously uh, Frederick from Fleetcom. Fuck, DefCom. And I'm here to fuck shit up and just talk with my mate Frosted. But he's a shitty conscript because he's bad and can't pass conscription. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna
No,
be talking about
cut this out,
we're,
mate.
we're
Cut.
gonna be talking we're
Restart.
gonna be talking hey,
Re-
hey.
Shut up. Restart this.
Collaborations,
Restart.
reach
Mate.
community, Facebook page,
That's too
any
much
kids.
invitation, mate. I'll be kicked off the clan.
Good.
I don't want to be kicked off.
It's just a bit cheeky. Anyway, I'm pretty much gonna be collaborating with Fleet
Okay.
Command's media.
I see what
Alongside, well, vice versa. We're gonna be
piss
collaborating with
off.
defense. Fuck off! I'm trying to explain. Be polite.
No, nigga, this is really bad rap, man. Can you actually properly start
I am.
this?
Anyway, we're gonna be collaborating both. Yeah. So that's gonna be fun. You will see probably DefCon's week. I mean, Fleet DefCom weekly collaboration MLG montage gone sexual weekly soon. That'll be a thing. Yeah. And we'll also be talking about the current state of the Reach community and its reputation among other communities in Halo, which is going to be an interesting topic. So we'll get started on our collaborations. So yeah, we're gonna be dank AF, in my opinion. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be start of a special project that's very, very exclusive. You guys will find out about it very shortly, but I'm sure you're all eager. I'm pretty sure if you've gone this far, you're about to kill yourself in the video. But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
As it should be. I mean, so we're gonna go through the first topic, and a lot of people have actually been talking about this throughout the community, and a lot of people actually tend to have many opinions towards this topic. We're gonna go straight down to the Reach community, and we're gonna say it's 2016. It's
Rage Kids 2016 are so homosexual.
exactly. So we have two communities at the moment, Halo communities. We of course have the main community, which is everyone in Halo 5, people who do YouTube channels, the biggest YouTube channels of Halo YouTubers, etc. And then you have the Reach community, which is people like me, Frederick, and Fleet Command, DefCom, other clans, NavSpec, Warcom, and all the other history clans that used to be in Reach, and somewhat innies in the community. Some don't even have more than 50 members within the clan. But anyways, that's not the main goal or topic. But as of 2016, I would say, in my opinion, I don't know about you, Frederick. What would you say about the community as
You
of?
know, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm gonna commit suicide.
Can we fucking not, please?
No, the
Can we
call dropped.
restart this, mate?
I thought the call dropped out. All right, just
No,
shush, quiet. Anyway,
this is
I
not
believe
gonna go
is.
anywhere.
Uh, Shut up. Just I'm gonna fist you in a second. The Halo Reach clan community is being unfairly weighed to a bad. Uh, it's a biased area of discussion in my opinion because so many people will say it's shit just because it's an old game and it's on previous gen, like Xbox 360 and not Xbox One. I can understand you have to go to the future and stuff like that on Halo 5, but I'm gonna be honest, I have Halo 5. I'm alright at it. I don't not play it because I'm bad at it. I'm actually decent at it. Um, I don't play it because I just find it. It's hard to attach myself to. Halo 4, I could attach myself to. Halo 5, I just feel it's hard to explain. This isn't the topic, but the Reach community is just unfairly biased, and the Halo 5 community is just hating on it unnecessarily. Each game or each community has their pros and cons, and yeah, I just don't understand why. So many people hating it, and it's because oh, Reach kids, kill yourself, fucking faggot cancer. You're so bad. Why you even play it? I couldn't care less. I mean, fucking, we're separate communities. We can do what we want without your involve. What's fuck that word? What is it? Ah,
So,
involvement. So yeah, nah, it's just like I'd call them two separate communities than one. So
I mean,
that's my point of view
getting
on it.
into what
I
point,
couldn't care less.
like you said, like you have all the MLG players, on Halo 5, and people like Z4 Bros, Exodus, etc., etc. They always say it's just people can't adapt to the game because either they don't, they suck at the game, or because they just don't have the money to buy an Xbox One or buy Halo 5. And of course, that's not always the case. Most of us actually have Halo 5 on an Xbox One. I mean, I have Halo 5. I play it. Like, I play the game, like, every week, like, every day of the week in my spare time. It's just I play Reach more because I prefer the game more. It's not because I can't adapt to the Halo 5. I can fully understand why people like Halo 5 and why it's somewhat perfect for clans. I really do. It's just Halo Reach to me is I prefer it way more.
Yeah, it's
Um,
like I don't care. I mean, that's like Legend of Zelda here, going old school. Only '90s kids remember. Anyway,
yeah, like
like
I mean,
if I busted out my Nintendo 64 and played Ocarina of Time because I love that game, so good childhood memories. And then I have someone from, for example, Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess shit talking Ocarina of Time, and why? Because I play it, it'll be like, oh, it's such an old game. Oh my god, you're not even playing the new shit. Move on. It's it's still like it's an awesome game. I don't know why people say it's bad. I actually like it. But yeah,
it's
no,
kind of bad.
it's
No, I'm kidding.
fuck off. But yeah, no, I couldn't care less as long as they don't fucking shit talk me or personally attack me. I'll be fine.
So I mean, and there's always the other point where people from Reach keep like they say things where they don't have the right to, and I fully understand that. For example, again, I'm not going to name any individuals, but again, there are some individuals who say they will dominate Halo, and you can't really do that from a Halo
Hell
Reach
no.
perspective. I mean, you just can't. It's again, although it's an outdated game, although not many people play it, you just don't have the right to say that, and people in Halo 5 do because that's where everyone in Halo 5 is. I mean, not to say that nothing is impossible, but again, it is very unlikely that you will dominate Halo and the community by playing Halo Reach. I mean, that's fair enough. It's just having your right, knowing your place, where to say something is key to really having your own community. For example, if I'm Frederick and I say, "Hey, my Spartans are so much better than your Spartans all the way in Halo 5, and I can dominate a Halo community," of course you're gonna have like more than 500 people hating on you because you just don't have the right to say that. You know your place, and that's one point I could agree on for the people who play Halo 5.
Interesting. As I said, like I couldn't care less as long as they just do their own shit and put just continue their pointless slandering of the community and just go, oh, you shit, rage kids, kill yourself. I mean, that stuff makes me like hard as a rock. I just love the attention. Then again, I haven't really been subject to it yet. We'll just see what happens. But I'm mutual. I really couldn't care less as long as I'm happy with my family.
Hmm. Yeah, that's basically one topic we really wanted to share. Again, you can put in your opinions down in the comments, what you think. I mean, there will be some people who disagree on our thoughts, and that is completely fine. Your opinions and your thoughts are open. We're not gonna, of course, we're not gonna shut down your opinions, but any offensive, by all means, put it down in the comments.
You
But moving
fucking
on.
sell your soul, you faggot. Anyway,
Anyways,
uh,
moving on. We're gonna talk about the Reach community. Again, this is mainly focused on Reach because we're Reach kids. I mean, we still are on Reach. Well, Fleet Command is on Reach. DefCom is on Reach. But we're going to talk about specific people on Halo Reach and people who have been on Reach way before Halo 5 came out. And now the key term here that we really want to focus on is fake or false or invalid or just mainly fake. That's the key
Only
term.
kids.
So when someone says, "Hey, you're a fake," or you know, you're just a false thing. It's false. It's fake. It's invalid. It's not true. Mainly fake. It's where people like, again, not going to name any individuals. People, for example, Oni in 2016 Reach, we will all consider fake, and I'm pretty sure Fedra can express his opinions into why.
Express my opinions on fake S2s. What Spawn is about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, I wasn't
Side thing.
really like listening in just then, but in my opinion, fake Spartans should either actually look for legitimate training or transfer to a different branch, because clearly, like actual S2s, DefCom, FleetCom, and I believe there's a couple other clans that do legitimate
I
conscription
mean, I
and not.
believe all the navs do. Nav spec war or nav spec war comes. I mean, there's plenty of other fake nav specs. Again, it's kind of difficult to find them, but
But the real ones, it's you can tell, the fake ones, for example, you don't be a Spartan 2 to be a casual or like a just a everyday clan like member. You be a Spartan 2 or Spartan at that to be hardcore UNSC. You're in it because you like the UNSC. You're not in it to, how to put it, get a fake title, a fake morale. Like
hmm
ah, I just they're so they should really just earn it, not just take the title for granted because we get a bad reputation from them and they pass it on. And then you have these communities, these Oni kids. They run around and they still think Oni has power over actually good UNSC clans, which they don't, because they're shit and have actually no power at all whatsoever, and they're so unknown. Well, they're known for being shit, but yeah.
of course. I mean,
And then these Oni kids, sorry to cut you off here, but these Oni kids, they have circles of fake Spartan communities that circle jerk each other saying they're real. And then you find out they just did like for somehow 2 months on like camp hardship or something. It's it's AIDS.
yeah, and again, like Frederick said here, I'm gonna put into you guys into perspective of how Oni would react to, again, quite known and big clans in 2016 Reach. I mean, let's take DefCom for an example. If, let's say, Oni goes ahead and state they're the best, they can dominate all, and they have power than all in the community. I mean, people like DefCon and other clans like Navspec, Warcom, or other known clans. It doesn't necessarily have to be UNSC. Even Oni kids, they still think they have power over the rich community, including military, and that's what really makes me wonder. They have no idea how fake they look. It's
And how shit they are.
yeah, like you can't. Oni kids don't.
Guys, I love this excuse when they're negative and they
Yeah, like
they
they
go,
say they can
guys,
dominate, but like I mean, put yourself in a perspective where you're entering a clan's territory where they have again real conscription over more than 10 active members than what you have. They have their own media. They can spread things about you. They are known, and they can easily just take you down in general. I mean, DefCom is one of them. Like DefCom has an amazing media. I'm sorry if I'm making you blush here, Frederick, but they really do. And
not kill yourself.
oh, thank you. I mean, I'm not even gonna get Fleetcom involved in this situation, but I mean, surely, I honestly don't even know what they think in their minds. They just don't know what they're really up against. I mean,
Real Spartans versus fake Spartans.
Spartans.
Get fisted 2016.
I mean, let's. I mean, we're not here to brag how real UNSC people, how the good they are, or at all. There are some Spartans who are not necessarily the best at MLG, but they just have, they don't lack in maturity and
Then you love the fake spawns that are like they're negative by 10,000 and they're boosted negative, and they just say, "Well, I'm good in raids," and when they get in a raid, they literally just grab the wombo combo sniper and rocket launcher, armor lock, jetpack. They run around thinking they're cool, and then like you could be, I don't know, it could be like a 2v8. There was a similar situation. I was in a raid a couple weeks ago. They had like four people on me, and if they kill me, the guy who somehow got the last shot in called me shit because I couldn't fend off four people at a spawn. And now each time I'd like spawn in, I'd kill at least one or two of them, and then I'd try and run away. But rarely, I did get shot. But when I did, they just called me shit for some reason when that happened. And yeah, they just wombo combo. They're bad, and they just circle jerk each other to make each other feel good. It's just AIDS.
Hmm. So like, also going into perspective, I think most of us really know who has power in the Reach community as of 2016. And again, this is not to brag. This is not a video to brag on. To let people know that we're gonna whoop your asses. Well, again, you never know. Any other clan can rise and whoop someone else's asses anytime. But superpowers like DefCom, FleetCom, NASPAC, Warcom, or Enclave, those type of superpowers, as far as I'm concerned,
Don't forget the Mandalorians.
oh, the Mandalorians. I actually have to talk about that soon. Um, I mean, those clans are the ones on Reach who actually have proper decent players, and some other clans have more than decent players. I mean, I
Hang
know.
on. Guys. I'm gonna be taking a piss out of you here, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
It's cheeky banter. Guys, I know how to be a flea commerce too. Alright? All you gotta do is you gotta be sweaty, real sweaty, and then you become a Spartan in 1 week. Frederick. Well, you're old Frederick. That was the situation there.
Oh my goodness. No, no comments. No comments. Let's put it like that.
Become sweaty, become Fleetcom S2 in 1 week. Ah, that was
Okay.
beautiful.
Anyways, um, yeah, going to also, and we're not going. I think we're done talking about Oni. How fake they are, and
Oh, I'm never done.
like I don't think anybody's done actually. Our main thing is no one in the Reach community as 2016. I don't even think in 2015. Um, beside at least September, no Oni is real in the community in Reach. There is absolutely no Oni. You should think, hey, I'm gonna be your Oni, and you should follow them and listen to them. There's just be smart, be intelligent. Don't be a fake, please. And
No. They can pull your IP from Cain and Abel, and that's all they can do. They can't DDoS because they don't have a booter. But I like how they try to scare you when if they say they have your IP when they can't even find my great Australian IP, and when they do, they can't do anything to it. And they still call me shit, and then I get bullied, and then I smack them in MLG. Now I'm gonna get off this topic before I go on
or
and get PTSD.
we're probably gonna get really mean comments in the below.
Oh no, they're gonna bully you.
We're gonna
Oh
we're gonna
no.
pull our IPs and just and follow us. So now, sorry for that noise. So we're gonna go to the second topic, and actually, in fact, we might even have not just our voices in, but a specific Marine in Fleet Command joining the chat soon. Um, in that case, before we actually move into the next topic, we're just gonna quickly talk about Spartans. Just a quick talk. We're not gonna go too much in depth because that will be for another time. Um, but for Spartans in the community, honestly, Frederick knows which clans have the real Spartans and which clans don't, or which are not. And really, it's easy to tell if you're just not a Spartan, a real Spartan. Your lack of maturity is one. The way you can represent yourself to someone is also another one. Um, just in general, if you don't do things that a Spartan should have, for example, let's say in Fleet Command, we have Spartans, of course, real Spartans, and so does DefCom. They're meant to be tactical hardware. and you have most fake spawns. I mean, like Frederick said previously, going very casual, trash talking, and just overall being, no offense, but let's just say less skilled than most players.
and being absolutely autistic. Now, don't get me wrong, I banter on or bounce on, but that's only if I have been provoked or I am actually just having fun with friends on a non roleplay clan event. It could be just custom games where I have permission to just chill out and talk. Um, but if it's a raid or anything like that, if I'm provoked, I'll try and not say anything at all. But if it's if they start, how to put it, slandering of my friend, like my Spartan's name or clan name, I step in to correct them. And if things escalate from there, I have every right to say and do what I want unless my commanding officer, being my Spartan team leader, says radio silence or just tells me to shut up and not speak at all for the rest of the raid. But yeah, don't get me wrong, we can still talk, but these fake Spartans, they don't know how to stop, when to stop, and they're just stupid, like really stupid.
Yeah, and another thing, always files and or papers, conscription papers or conscription files has become a thing for quite a while now. I think
They're not classified, holy shit.
yes,
I've heard this so many times. It's
yes,
classified, or they forgot their conscriptor. I don't know about you,
hmm
but I can't forget a guy who trained me for like half a year to a year.
yeah. Like I mean, if you would like evidence, I will put up. I should be putting up pictures right now in the video of specific people who told me they were Spartan threes or Spartan twos, and they've either told me these specific things, quote unquote. It's been 2 years. How can I remember? Or you know, it's been this long, or my files got corrupted via email, and it's just like you you just can't do that. That immediately will put a really bad reputation of yourself. It will just put immediately people will think, yeah, uh, you're a Spartan. Yeah, right. Okay, okay, cool. Fucking fake.
But you have people who believe them, like they're fucking circle jerk buddies.
hmm
God damn.
Like, those people need to think. Just literally ask them for files and see what if they say either these three responses. They got corrupted. I don't remember. They're what's it called? I didn't get any. That's immediately, yeah, they're fake. Just leave the party. Defriend
Now,
them.
there may be like some cases where it's legitimate and they actually like can't remember for like maybe 10 minutes, but if they keep dodging the topic and they just keep making excuses,
hmm
they're fake.
yeah, it's really in general. It's just a topic where people just don't really understand, and they really have to understand it fully. Soon, hopefully, maybe one day, there could be a moment where we can create a system where we can prove each other um, that you're a fake and you're not a fake. But maybe
Oh,
one day.
that will come soon. That will come soon.
So basically, we're gonna go for another hot topic. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's hot. Like I said previously before,
Mixtape.
like I said previously before, we're gonna go for we're gonna invite a Marine from Fleet Command. This is I believe, an E1 in Fleet Command. I think he's having some trouble issues though. He can't really connect. So we're gonna.
I, I thought by issues he was cutting himself and possibly getting a noose ready. I don't know about you, but I have a ceiling fan. I like to practice killing myself. Every time someone bullies me online, I get the noose. I tighten it by 1 centimeter, and one day, it will get too tight, and then I'll kill myself from my ceiling fan.
Wow, nice story. Um, so before we start the next topic, we just really want to get this Marine here and have his opinions as well. Any topics really, it's not really biased in my opinion, and a lot of people will agree. So, um, basically, um, he will also explain his opinions and thoughts. Again, we don't want people thinking, hey, that's completely biased, because really you can go ahead and ask 10 people in the community, they could say very much similar responses of what your question will be. Again, Frederick can back me up on this one.
Yeah, totes.
Oh, was that it? Oh, okay. So we're just gonna go for one small topic as well now here. This topic is very quite again, no need to brag or anything, but we're gonna talk about the superpowers on Halo Reach 2016. Um, Frederick, you may start on this one.
Well, in my opinion,
hmm
UNSC, in my opinion, is like currently holding the Reach community up. I'm sure there's a lot of St. Heli communities very close, um, and military communities as well. They're working pretty well in Halo Reach, but there's not a lot of known ones, not as much as there used to be. Like you will find these small ones are the same ones over and over. There's nothing, no new, like no, how to put it, no fresh meat. You know what I'm saying? But the superpowers have to be the UNSC community at the moment, followed by the St. Heli community, which is very close because there's a shit ton of good people in that. Illy Bebs. And then military community. They're pretty small at the moment, but they have a couple nice large clans. Well, it's just my opinion. That's what I believe because I believe it's true, and my opinion is fact. So it's true. Yeah.
Well, I mean, also as well as really when it comes to, like you said, UNSC, it's gonna have the holds, the rich community. There's just no doubt. Of course, I'm gonna name some specific clans. Again, honorable mentions: the Enclave, the Mandalorians. However, we're not gonna go through the. I honestly, I wouldn't consider the Mandalorians an honorable mention. Not from me. I'm sorry. Again, I will talk about this in a future video. And for those who've seen my previous video, my broadcast, you will understand why they're not very an honorable mention. But really, it's like you said, it's gonna have to be UNSC, and specific plans are specifically DefCom. Def Command is very, again, they're not the
Def
biggest.
Command.
Def
Def Command.
Yeah, Def Command, they're not the biggest, but they're very
Oh,
very strong.
you didn't pick up any area yet. Def Command. Def Command. Defense Command. Don't make me go Flatcom.
Oh my goodness, Defense Command. I'm terribly sorry.
Sorry, I'm talking about Flatcom. All right. Hello, Marine from Flatcom.
Okay, so we're gonna go for the next hot topic. This is a very also another, I would say more or less very very hot. It's part of
Get on with it.
it's part of the Halo 5 community. I'm going to talk about the Facebook pages that Frederick can also, and as well as this, we have now our one of the Marines from Fleet Command. He will be also sharing his thoughts on what he thinks about this. Uh,
Uh, oh,
we're going to have
oh, voice
the
crack.
Marine introduce himself. Um,
Private, you're live on VR. I repeat, you're live.
Hello.
Awkwardness intensifies. But yes, hello, Austin. You're live.
Okay.
okay, okay, he doesn't want to introduce. Okay, Marine, introduce
Awkward.
yourself. Who you from, and what do you think of the clan you're in?
My name's Austin. I'm from Texas. I'm currently a private first class and fleet command as a DI assistant. Um, it's pretty fun. Uh, a lot of people are loyal, and one of the reasons why I guess I'm still in it. And we're the biggest, UNSC clan on Halo Reach, which is really cool. So
what are you doing? Okay, sorry to cut you
you,
off there. Frederick's a bit,
you ever done porn before, boy?
But we're gonna go for the next topic. Again, you can come in anytime. Uh, Facebook pages. Frederick, you may take the lead here for a second.
Alright, I'm just gonna start off with my opening statement. That being, it's absolute cancer. Not the Halo Reach page. The Halo Reach one, which is not full of cancer, is actually okay. There is still cancer, not as much as the hub. Now, this is not a direct attack on Z4, but there is an immense amount of AIDS. I'm not sure if it's not being properly monitored or I see other shit before it gets taken down, but there's a lot of hate and a lot of just autism that just floats around.
Hmm.
And for some reason, it it stays, and it makes me feel sad when I see all that stuff because I'm just like, is the Rage community, which they slander, better than their community? Now, I'm not saying it is or isn't. I'm just implying somehow our community page, which is nearly 400 large in comparison to 1,000. I can understand the variables and larger numbers, but still, we manage ours far better. It's much more civilized. Apart from one post, someone didn't like you in the Sea Clans, and he expressed that. But yeah, it's so cancer. It's uncivilized. It's immature. It we need to be a community, not a fucking circle jerk of, oh yeah, Axis powers. Oh yeah, Exodus. Fuck yeah. Have civilized conversations and yeah, be dank. That's my opinion. I think we should just fix it and
I
all that
mean,
other shit.
don't get me wrong. You can have your little fun and etc. I don't know what Austin would say. I mean, sure. I think everybody here would agree. Having a bit of fun is, it's acceptable. But to the point where it's just, again, cancerous, where some people will take offense, some people will take it too seriously, some people just take it as a joke, some people will take it, it's fine. Again, it's all called the word again key term drama. It has been part. If most of you may know, the hubs right now in Halo 5 are completely are getting stabled, and I believe they're getting stabled by Super Bros. But recently, this was like not too long ago, but not too recent. Hubs were being fixed. I mean, not fixed. They were being put into positions where there were just people posting pornography, etc., etc., and messing around to take out people's websites, and I mean people's Facebook chats, and it was just really, again, cancerous. I mean, Austin, what would you say about this?
About um
The Halo 5 community in general, really, in Facebook pages.
the Halo 5 community. As of now, I think it's okay. Um, and the only reason is because NAFCOM and Exodus, those two main clans on Halo 5, I think that's the only reason why Halo 5's community is still, clan community is still, running strong. I think if those clans weren't there, though, it would just turn into Halo 4. But as of now,
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
I think it's, uh, I think its wall still standing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, I have to agree on that. Um, go for it, Frederick. I know you want to say something.
Uh, I'd say it's an unstable yet stable environment for clans. As I said, Nevcom, Exodus, they're mint. I love them, but eh, eh, I just it's hard to put into words. It's not mature as it used to be. Like in the clans, I'm sure there's great management and maturity in it, but the way everyone represents each other in the community is just immature and just it shouldn't be like that. It should be just civilized. I agree with what Austin said, but I have really nothing more to say about the topic apart from I think we should change now. Otherwise, rip future Halo community. There will
Mm.
be nothing.
All right, so we're gonna go for our next topic. This is one's a very decent one. This is one that I just added actually. I think more or less, I think everyone can have their own thoughts and have a clear thought of this topic, and is what's gonna happen in the future in in the Halo Reach community. So I'm gonna start with my opinions, and my thoughts. The Reach community, as now as it stands, I would say decent. I mean, again, not too far from decent though. Like to a position where it's in the middle between decent and good. But again, it's not going high. Like it's not increasing the bar, but it's not going way too low. Like the bar is not going too low. When I mean by that, it's just like you have like Fleet Command, you DefCom, NavSpec, Warcom, or NavSpec. all the nabs, right? They will do things, to keep the clan
You
active.
mean all the comms you? Oh man,
Yeah, well, yeah, I I
you
mean
said
all the
all the
comms.
nabs.
Yeah,
You said all nabs.
yeah,
Oh
they're
my
all the
god.
nabs and comms, whatnot. But there are some
Are
comms
you
that are
kidding me?
completely.
No, no.
There are comms where they're just I just can't handle them. And again, I'm not gonna name any individual people or any individual clans, strat. But in general,
Spec.
yeah. um, we're gonna go through the topic. What's gonna happen in the future? Frederick, I think you have a very clear thought on what you think about it. What do you think about it?
I think the future, and this might sound cringy as hell, but if we actually don't get our shit together now, this includes all communities. When we some eventually leave the community and like go into life, we won't be as active as we used to, or not even active at all. We will have a younger generation who I'm not sure will even know how to fucking clan properly, cause they'll see the community page, learn from it, and be cancer. And now that cancer will multiply, and eventually it'll just get to a point so bad where it's just a bunch of military kids. Now I'm sure normal tradition will carry on, but it will become a minority.
Mm.
And then, after that, when 343 releases new Halo games, eventually Spartan 2s will fade out. There goes a strong line of discipline and UNSC tradition. It'll be Spartan 4s. Now, Spartan 4s are great, but they're not trained as long as Spartan 2s, and they're just they're not as good, obviously, because the augmentations are different. This is also training wise, they were not trained as long, they were not trained as harsh. Surely they can be trained as harsh, but not as long, and they wouldn't be as disciplined unless they're naturally like that. But yeah, there goes a major line of discipline, and then when all the big figureheads fade out, they will have their little tumors or actual followers following them, and then they won't do things properly unless we get our shit together, and eventually it'll just slowly turn into cancer and just not be we won't be able to repair it, and in the end it will be ourselves to blame, honestly. Because Halo canon won't always be the same. There could be new stuff that comes out, and then there could be only kids running around in 2020. No, not 2020, 2025, for example. Fucking Halo 17.
Well, I mean, we all know
Sparse.
Halo 2017. I mean, Halo Halo 17. Did you say?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What's it called? Yeah, that's wonderful. I mean, I don't know what Austin has to say to this.
Um, I can agree with Frederick. I remember before the Xbox One came out, a lot of people on Reach were saying and putting videos like Slayer saying, yeah, the Reach community is gonna die once the Xbox One comes out and the Halo 5 comes out, blah blah blah, and then the backwards compatibility came out, and honestly, it grew the Reach community a little bit back up to about almost 30,000 people online every day in the afternoon. But I think eventually it will. Uh, as of now, FleetCom is basically the new NAVCom on Reach. I I think maybe a year. I give it a year. That or maybe two. It just depends. If you have those main clans on Reach. If you don't have those main clans on Reach, I don't think it's really gonna go anywhere. Um, but yeah, Reach will die in a matter of 2 or 1 year. Um,
Eventually, yeah.
yeah,
But
eventually it's going
we
to.
all know the phrase, "Not everything lives forever," and
Yeah, that's how Halo 2 and 3 worked for their community.
Yeah. Rip Spartans. It would be sad when I see them go. Sadly, though, cancerous kids still, well, I'm not going to attack anyone who does conscript Spartans in Halo 5 yet, because Spartans are still part of the canon. When it disappears, if I see Spartans being conscripted, I'm going to cut down the street, not across the road. That bit, because it shouldn't be canon. Now, Spartan 2 tradition I want to die out because I want us to carry a legacy of great deeds and stories, not two weak conscriptions and a bunch of shit kids running around with like thrusters, and they didn't train like we did on Halo Reach. It sounds like I'm a Vietnam like veteran or some shit. But Halo Reach, in my opinion, was hard to train on because it still had the basic crouch mechanics. You had crouch on your thumbstick and not on movement aiming stick. Like you can't crouch strafing in Halo 5 is really hard to do because you have to fucking crouch and aim. Off topic, but yeah, I just
Hmm.
I wanted to die out at the same time and carry on the legacy, but
Actually, as far as I'm concerned, there's actually already Spartan 2s in training right now in Halo 5.
yeah, I know Navcom is one of them, I believe, but
Yeah, well, besides NAFCOM, there's a it's new conscription actually just came out by a specific individual called Will, Spartan Will. I don't know which.
yeah, I've seen the video for that, yeah.
They're conscripting Spartan 2s again. They're more or less treating it like a school than actual harsh training, really. Um,
Which is where Reach comes in because all the training methods were on Reach. That's where, like, in my opinion, 90% of all Spartan 2s, legitimate Spartan 2s trained. There may be a small minority that trained on Halo 3, I'd assume so, maybe if people claim to be from it. Not Halo 2, because I'm pretty sure there wasn't conscription from that. There may have been, but currently it's just circle jerk stories going around. And on Halo 5, canon in the future. But I want Spartan 2s to be like a wow, holy shit, is a Spartan 2 he went through and he did that. And you like be near Spartan 5s or Spartan 4s and they'll be like, holy shit, he's a Spartan 2, he must be so cool. Not, oh, look, another Spartan 2. I'm like Halo 17. You know? I just, I want to preserve it, not expand it.
so, I mean, again, the topic is not just Spartan 2s, but like clans in general in the future and clan. So, I've asked this question before, but we're gonna go for like again for Austin here too. What's it called? Um, Austin, what would you say about the clans right now in Reach besides Fleet Command and
The clans.
yeah, clans in Reach.
The clans.
um, I think I think if you don't have those main clans, which are Fleet, DefCom, Mandalorians, um, Commonwealth. I think if you don't have those clans, you don't have a challenge for the other clans, that aren't really known, and those clans fall. And you just don't really have clans. You have groups. You have freelancers, mercs, blah blah blah. I think I think that's how it will die. But, yeah.
Yeah, true. Again, I mean, not to brag to anything or to DEFCON's face again. I mean, like Austin said, we
I don't care.
we kind of are like the new NavCom when Halo.
DevCom has never been the quote unquote new Navcom. We like our Spartan programs over
Yeah,
numbers.
yeah, and it's surprising because you're one of the most known clan in Reach from like 2015 December, and you still are to be powerful. I mean, again, not to a point where you guys now you want greed, you have greed, and you want everything, you want to be powerful, and you want to be you want to dominate everything. As for FleetCom, a lot of opinions go to FleetCom. Uh, there's the opinions of how FleetCom wants to dominate everything. FleetCom just thinks they're all top dog, and in some points, we every clan does feel the same. I don't know about DefCom. I don't know anything. But when I used to be back in DefCom as a former DefCom um, member, I used to feel like, oh yeah, DefCon used to be top dog, and to be honest, I think it was in some point. It really was. Back when FleetCon wasn't really that much around. I don't know, Frederick, if you.
Well, considering Mike used to be in our clan as well, DefCom, and we, as I said, we haven't really been about numbers, but we have like considering our Spartan program has pretty much held 80% of our engagements and won at least on a 80 to 20% ratio of that of legitimate engagements. Um, we're doing pretty damn well. The other 20% have been of engagements have been assisted, and yeah, we haven't really had. It's all of it's just pretty much Spartans. I'm not dissing our great ODST branch we have right now and our Navy branch we have right now. They're amazing. I just haven't seen them in action.
Okay. Well, we're gonna now go for our last topic, just to wrap up the podcast.
Your
Um,
shit, kill yourself.
the last topic is really the new clans on Reach that just recently came out. And well, not I wouldn't say like 1 day ago they just came out. I mean like quite a recent clan. Um, Again, clans like Strat War Command, the Enclave, those type of clans are fairly new to the Reach community. Well, not due to because they just recently started. Well, it's just they just recently got to be known, or started to be quite known in the community. We're gonna go for Austin here. What clans do you think stand out that have just recently came out, or you think is going to be a challenge to um, the superpowers in Reach?
Um, well, Strat Warcom. I talk to Isaac every day, their leader. Um, they don't even, they're a Reach and Halo 5 division. So basically, they're a community. He says they don't even get on Reach really. That they focus on Halo 5. But I think one of the main clans that just started now. This clan's led by the co-leader of my very first clan back in 2012. Um, his clan's called LOFC. I can't Legion of the Fallen something command. Their clan just started getting on Reach and they're I've been looking at their games. I hanged out with them. They're pretty cool. They already have about 5 Spartan 2s.
Fake or not fake?
I'm pretty sure they're fake. They're all pretty bad. Their inheritors are
Again,
negative.
we're just gonna just state here. We don't mean to offend anybody in this. Anybody who's watching, whether we call you fake or not.
I
Again,
am.
as a FleetCam member, we wish not to offend anyone. We're just going to state our opinions and thoughts. If you have any questions or any problems or inconvenience, just please PM me. Or if you have any problems with people in this chat, just please PM me and I'll let you know. For Frederick, you can just do whatever you want with Frederick. Frederick will surely deal with the situation. But anyways,
No, please don't bully me. All right.
anyways,
Anyway, let's continue.
Austin, you may continue.
Okay. So yeah, they have about a couple of Spartans. They have they have like 10 ODSTs, and then they have maybe almost a 10 Marine branch. I mean, they're building. That's I mean, um, it's one of the clans. Another clan. Um, Also, I can't think of. There is actually this one clan led by ODST Orleans, or not, Agent Orleans. I'm sorry. Um, can't remember what that clan's called. They're apparently they're building up a lot, and they're becoming an issue. Like they've already became a sort of an issue to FleetCom already. So they're starting to get known for some insurrectionist things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Besides that, that's those are the only clans I really know
Yeah,
of
and
as of
another
now.
clan I wanted to add. I think Austin, I think you definitely know this. Frederick, I know you know this. Is Enclave. Those are one of
Yeah,
the clans.
that's actually the clan I was talking about.
Oh, that was the clan.
Yeah, that's
Yes. Going to that clan again. We're limited to say what we can as for Fleet Cup members. I don't know about Frederick. But let's keep things clean. As far as I'm concerned, I've gained a lot of opinions from FleetCom, from the main hubs, kick chats, etc. They actually respect Enclave as far as I'm concerned. I don't know about your thoughts, Austin. But I've people, some Marines, they actually respect Enclave because of their respect towards us. I don't know about the issues you said. Would you like to explain and
Oh no. I'm saying as in like they're a challenging clan. Yeah, they are very respective. I was in a practice raid with them on Hoover Dam, and they were very respective after the raid was over. They all said GG, blah blah blah, gave their thoughts about the practice raid. I think they were really nice, and I like that. I don't like know anything about disrespect from them, so yeah,
Yeah,
I think they're a challenging clan.
and those are the clans that really we actually welcome. I don't know about DefCon, but I surely, if I was there, I would have welcomed them. I definitely would have, have no issues with them. I actually feel that they actually do have us as an ally when they are specifically when they're at war. So that's a good sign. And also clans like Def Commands, we're definitely buddies with them. I think I think we're more beyond than buddies.
Defense. Oh my god.
Defense. I said defense.
You said Def Command.
I said
Def
defense.
Command. We can't hear shit.
Defcom. Defcom. I'm sorry. Anyways, but gun, those type of clans, those are the ones that really that we really would like to welcome, and I think we both know. I think we all know Commonwealth. I think we all know
Yeah.
the Commonwealth. Austin, are you aware of the Commonwealth?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think we've all saw their videos and how cringy it was, and I mean, sure, definitely go for a clan range. I mean, by all means, if that's what you
Guys,
prefer.
the MLG games. DefCon vs Commonwealth. Come on.
Oh yes, shout out to DefCon versus the Commonwealth and MLG. Again, I'll put some. Again, I'm not gonna link that in my video. Sorry, Frederick, but you can do that in your video. um, but clans like also, I don't know if you guys heard it, but the Orion Corps clan. There's that has been set up like a month ago. Apparently, they're quite recent, and
I've heard about that one. I actually haven't seen. Actually, I may have seen some of them.
it's
But yeah, I've heard of them.
they have a somewhat similar type of Exodus clan emblem, quite similar. Just I think it's
Oh, yep. Okay, yeah, no, I've definitely been with them, and they, they're like only kids.
yeah. I won't judge them because I've actually never met them, but I've visited the website and some of what they say they tend to state we're a very fast growing clan. We will do any raids, anything like that, and we're becoming to be the strongest superpowers in the clan.
Well,
Um,
you know they're clan shit when they have a squeaker fake Spartan 2
mm.
called FPS Shooter Beast, who's
Oh,
is
oh my goodness.
yeah.
I have cancer now.
Well,
Again,
he
not.
changed his gamer tag, I believe, to something else,
Oh,
but
really?
yeah, AIDS.
Oh, okay. Not to again offend anyone. I don't know about Fedric and Defcon, but as Fleetcom members, we would not wish to offend anyone. But people, those new clans in Reach are, I would say, status neutral. Some clans are getting up there. They're becoming challenge. Again, like Austin said, Enclave, they're really becoming a good challenge for us. They're respectful. They're everything. But Commonwealth, I don't know. I think I'm gonna hand it to Austin here. What would you say about the Commonwealth to Fleetcom?
I think the Commonwealth they're pretty respective. A bunch of their members like to hang out with us, when we're just having fun on custom games. I
Bro
think
jobs aren't
they're
gay.
what?
Bro jobs aren't gay. It's okay.
I think their their clan's pretty good challenge. They have their ups and downs, but I mean that's with every clan. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think they're pretty good. I think they're one of the big challenging clans like we are.
Yeah, and also, I know Fleet Command has had some issues with some recent clans. Again, Stratwalk. Again, I'm not going to name any specific reasons why. But we had some issues with some clans. I think Austin definitely knows why. Also DefCom. But now we're going to go ahead and talk this last. Again, this is going to be a very last topic until we you know go for the end of this new, a very first podcast as for Fleetcom. I don't know about DefCom. But what DefCom and Fleetcom have in relation? Like, I'm gonna go for Frederick. What are your thoughts and what do you think of DefCom and Fleetcom together? Again, We are.
Um, well,
Okay, go
you
for it.
see, it's kind of it's good.
Good.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go for my opinion then, and then Austin. Well, I mean, I've known DefCon. I've experienced DefCon. I love them. I love them all. They sometimes they.
Well, it looks like that's one-sided because we fucking hate you. I'm kidding.
But yeah, that's all I have to say. Me and DefCon. I know DefCon can have my back, when it comes to wars and stuff. You know, if we ever do.
Totally, yeah.
Uh, and as for one thing, I've actually recently heard. Didn't we have a recent raid with you guys? I mean, practice raid. Was that,
I don't know. I haven't
Um,
been on.
or was
no,
that just
we
Seventh Fleet?
no. Apparently, their Navy leader said that he forgot, so we did the practice raid with Seventh Fleet.
All right, okay. Oh yeah, Seventh Fleet. Apparently, that's one of the new uprising clans as well. Well,
It
They're not
no,
new. I mean, they've
I
been
not
could
around
say a
new.
before.
lot of bad things, but I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, we're not gonna say any bad things about any clans again. We don't want to trash talk or anything.
Eh,
Um,
funny.
I know Frederick wants to do so, and I think we all do really want to, but that'll be probably for another time in a more polite form of way. But again, again, that all the raid information is partially talked about in the broadcast news in the previous video, in my channel. Sanfi apparently they gave a good fight. We won the practice raid, I believe, yeah. And there's other than clans that again they're not quite new, but they're starting to get known and maybe become an issue in the future. I don't know if it will be a respectful issue or what I mean by that, clan like Enclave, where they can, it's a challenge or just an issue because they're just known for their stupidity, etc., etc. Um, but again, in DefCom and FleetCom, I think we're in good terms. I would say so. How about you, Frederick?
Well, yeah, good.
Yeah, good. Okay, well, Frederick, if you would like to, any last comments on the podcast?
Oh
Well,
yeah, good.
would you
Good.
like me to add
Yeah,
that?
yes, please.
Um, DefCon, I'm actually really good friends with all their ODSTs because once led their ODST CO. He once led me back and forth. I'm only friends with like not two other ODSTs. All the rest. I think DefCon Spartan 2s are actually pretty legit. I think they're actually good. Compared to
Oh.
some of the other clans out there. Uh, their Navy, 20 members, and they're really strict. Um, I think that's nice to have another Navy out there that's really strict, like Navcom. We
Mhm.
all know how that was, and
Yeah.
I think DefCon's a good clan though, and I hope to see them grow a lot more, and hope to see where it can go, and hopefully the upcoming war that we're about to commence, I hope they come help us because probably gonna need
We
it. I
won't
don't
we
know.
won't help. We'll carry you. Don't worry.
All right. Okay. 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 Big command getting carried by DefCom. Oh,
It's been like that for 2 years, and we still won pretty much. No, we have won all of our wars.
against VidCom.
Oh no, we haven't never been. I mean, like it's like 5, 6 Spartans have pretty much won every war, so single-handedly, because we're so fucking cool. Nah,
Oh,
we couldn't have done it without our branches.
yeah.
I love you
Um,
all.
but I think we're gonna wrap this up with the podcast. Any last words, people?
Yeah, well, I
uh,
have one. Well, one. I'm gonna commit suicide afterwards.
uh, any words from you, Austin?
no, that's it.
Okay. Well, anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up for everybody. Basically, this is.
Wait, oh.
Oh,
If
oh.
you made if you made it this far, no, if you made it like into the video this long, if this video gets 15 likes, I will make a video of me cutting vertically on my wrist and I'll post it to Sam's channel.
No, you will not. Anyways, basically a wrapping to this video. Austin, any last couple of words? No.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Well, this has been Fleet Command. Frost and I. Any messages? Any trying to contact me? I'll put links in the description to our website, my Kick, and my Skype for Fleet Command contacts. This has also been DefCom, a very well-known clan in the community, and this has also been one of our main members of Fleet Command, Marine ODSTK Austin. Um, I guess this wraps it up for now, and we'll probably see you in the next video. And yeah, I think we can
Aye.
out here.
Peace. Eat
Yeah.
my ass.
Okay, videos.